Check it out. What do you reckon, eh? How do I look?
Very nice, love.
But wrong.
Yep. Claire has given me a make under. Social services are gonna be loving me.
Yes, and they're already here.
Becky McDonald's. I'm Dawn Coggill, Weatherfield Adoption Service.
Pleased to meet you. Steve. This is my husband, Steve.
Becky.
And this is our beautiful, wonderful daughter, Amy. Say hello to the nice lady, Amy.
Go away, I hate you.
Sorry about that. She's just found out her great-grandmother's died. What was your name again?
Dawn.
Darling, why did you tell her about Blanche?
Well, because, darling, she's been asking all sorts of awkward questions. Like, is she dead?
If this is a difficult time, I'm happy to reschedule.
No, it's fine. Everything's fine. So, yes, why don't you come up to his flat?
Oh, Becky, you look smart.
Oh, what's that?
You're not up in court again, are you?
This lady's come to see us about adopting a kiddie.
Lovely people. So much love to give.
Such an happy little soul, isn't she? Are you sure I can't get you a tea or a coffee, Dawn?
Something stronger? But I'm only joking. Just try to tackle the pub thing head on. One of your colleagues said it might be an issue.
It is a cause for concern, yes.
Right, are you saying that we can't have a baby because we live in a pub?
No.
It's one move, work with Steve. We're not tied to this place.
Some of the children we place for adoption might have issues with alcohol. If the birth parents were alcoholics, for instance.
Yeah. Well, we hardly touch a drop, do we, Steve?
I noticed you brought Amy through the public bar.
Yes. But we don't give her meals down there. And
I can see this is very nice family accommodation, but would you be able to avoid bringing a child through the bar if necessary?
Oh, yes. That makes, there's a back door.
It wouldn't be a deal breaker if you can't. Very few homes are perfect. It's about finding the solutions to problems, not ruling people out because they don't tick all the boxes. The obvious question that I ask everyone is why you'd like to adopt in the first place.
Well, we got... No.
after you.
No, you go on.
No, go on.
No, go on.
Okay. Well, we first started talking about it when we found out that we couldn't have kids of his own. Not together anyway.
You had Amy from a previous relationship?
No.
I did, yeah.
And you definitely can't have babies of your own?
No, I've had 2 miscarriages this year, so...
Becky, that must have been awful for you.
Life goes on. Well, not in my womb, like, but...
How long ago did you find this out?
A few weeks.
Weeks?
Oh, over a month.
Oh, yeah.
It's very soon for you to be considering adoption. You need time to grieve for the children you can't have.
Well, she did a lot of wallowing at the time, didn't you, love?
You don't know how I feel.
Normally, we advise you wait a few months.
And that's advice, or is it a rule?
It's advice, but the panel, the adoption panel, who decide whether the application is approved...
The lass at the opening evening said it takes ages before you get a baby. Now, surely I'm going to be over it by then.
I should warn you from the outset. Babies are few and far between, especially girls.
Not Chinese babies. Loads of them.
In China, in the UK, it's often older children who need families. Often they've been neglected, abused. I don't want you going into this with unrealistic expectations.
There we are.
So how do you think Amy might react to having someone new on the scene? Possibly someone quite demanding.
Oh, she'd love a little sister. She's dead sociable.
It's different though, isn't it? Having to share you. Children get very jealous.
Yeah, I suppose you got a point there.
No, she'd love it. Anyway, she'll just have to put up with it, won't she?
Why should she accept this massive change that you're imposing on her?
Look, if you're worried that she's inherited her mother's tendencies, you're wrong. She's as meek as a little lamb, bless her.
Her mother's...
Well, they're going to find out soon enough, aren't they? Her natural mother is in
Sorry?
prison for murder. That's how I became a single dad.
Oh. Goodness.
It's not going to kibosh his chances, is it, Dawn, the fact that she's in clink?
I need to know a lot more about this. And it is a concern, yes. But neither of you have got criminal records, do you? Serious criminal records?
That's all. Receiving stolen goods. That's not be a kid.
Oh, I was the same. Yeah, shoplifting, bit of criminal damage.
They don't automatically rule you out, but you will need to demonstrate that they were isolated incidents. And even then, this could be a problem further down the line. Look, we're getting bogged down by detail here. When you're formally assessed, you'll have a million forms to fill out, preparation classes, endless interviews.
Bring it on.
I have to warn you, it's a long and sometimes frustrating process. A lot of people give up before they've even been approved, and being approved doesn't guarantee you'll be matched with a child. At times, you'll wonder what you've let yourself in for.
Right. So in other words, we might as well not bother.
I'm not saying that.
Yes, you are.
How'd she know?
Wake up and smell the air freshener, love. It was obvious as she walked through the door.
What was?
It takes years. There's no babies. And even if there were, she won't give one to a couple of ex-cons like us.
I didn't say that.
You implied it. Just like you implied where we live ain't good enough. In fact, everything about us just ain't good enough.
I said you have a lovely home.
So do you know what? Why we just save us energy? Because I've decided you ain't good enough to be my social worker. So go on, sling you up.
As you can see, Becky feels very passionate.
Come on, out! Before I physically throw you out.